Mary, can you stop watching TV long enough for us to enjoy a socially distanced family dinner together?
Tom, it just helps keep me distracted. I've got a lot of stress going on right now, and my order of pink Himalayan salt rocks hasn't come in yet.
Well, that's what I mean. All you're gonna find on the TV is nothing but reasons to worry.
We see enough of each other anyways, Dad. Between teaching virtually and getting hurt every other day, it's Professor Gimp 24/7.
I'm surprised you even know I'm here with your face in your phone nonstop. Put that dang thing away already and join in the conversation. Before you know it, COVID will be cured and you'll never come back home from college.
Oh, one could hope.
You could at least tell us what you've been up to all day.
Well, I ordered my textbooks, I watched some TikToks. Oh, and I made this really funny meme about when Kenny almost burned down his house trying to build a firewall to stop the virus.
MJ, be nice to that poor boy. Will you pass me the grapes, Tom?
Look, the meme's deep fried, just like his house almost was.
So nothing productive. You'll regret not using this time to your fullest potential when you're older, and you're stuck in the house because of a pandemic, all while your wife leaves to go shopping and your kid leaves to go visit friends, and you're stuck in the house because you are forced to work at home.
Okay, Boomer.
Mary Jr., I can't believe I raised you to be so disrespectful. And why are you wearing your mask right now? It's dinner time.
It's called fashion, sweetie. Mom made us a matching pair. They are fire.
It's like we're the Mark I and Mark II.
But we're Mary 1 and Mary 2.
I got the joke, MJ. You don't have to explain the joke for someone to understand it. Everyone can sit back and see something funny with context clues and just living in the moment. You don't have to think too hard about what you're hearing. Mary, could you pass the bread?
Okay, Tom, I know you're stressed too, but you don't have to take it out on MJ. You should distract yourself too. Just turn on some TV and zone out.
I don't like watching TV, you know that. It does weird things to your mind.
Well, it doesn't have to be TV. I know you prefer live theater, but theater's evolving into a multimedia space now, especially with how the world is. You know, I bet there's some stuff on YouTube that you'd really like. I just got this really nice comment on my last crafting video from this really nice girl who teaches guys how to do makeup on their partner. MJ, will you pass the ham?
Oh, I just sent you a video about the math of spies and ninjas.
Okay, maybe I'll check that out tonight. Do you two have any plans for tomorrow?
Oh, I'm gonna chill at Beth's. She just tested negative.
I need to pick up some supplies for my next crafting video, and I need you to help out on this one. It's holiday themed, and I think I can really amp up the views if we play on the family aspect.
Okay, I should be able to help with that. Besides teaching, I don't have a whole lot else going on right now. Which reminds me, I should start preparing for tomorrow's class before bed. Good night, Mary Jr. I'll see you in a few hours, Mary Sr.
Oh, now that he's gone, I wonder if that show's still on.
Welcome to Is It a Cure? The show where we present various treatments or actions used to combat the novel coronavirus. And ask our contestants, is it a cure? Tonight on the show, we have a social influencer from Los Angeles, California, Derek.
Thanks, Rick. Big fan.
A dentist from Cleveland, Ohio, Jennifer.
Let's make America great again.
Okay. And finally, an unemployed artist from Duluth, Minnesota, Roy.
Hey, you're the best, Mitch.
It's Rick. Anyway, who's ready to play? Is it a cure? All right, round one. Trump cures. All answers are things that Trump has said is a cure. All answers this round will be worth 100 points. Question one is for you, Jennifer. Sunlight. Is it a cure?
Yes, Rick, it is.
Ooh, I am so sorry, Jennifer. It is not a cure.
Okay, I've been exposed to daylight every day since March, and I haven't got it. You just keep reading the New York Times, buddy.
Okay. Question 2 for you, Derek. Hydroxychloroquine, is it a cure?
Why, yes, Rick, it is. In fact, True Drug, one of the makers of hydroxychloroquine, is a sponsor of my YouTube channel, Derek Diggs.
Oh, I am so sorry to you as well, Derek. It is not a cure, and you're socially irresponsible. Question 3. This one's for you, Roy. Bleach, is it a cure?
What is the generic name for a chemical product which is used industrially and domestically to remove fabric or fiber stains in a process called bleaching? It often refers specifically to a dilute solution of sodium hypochlorite, also known as bleach. Alex?
No. That's not really the answer to the question at all. My name is not Alex, and this is not Jeopardy.
I'm having fun, man. Hey, Mom.
And that's the end of round 1. We currently have a 3-way tie with all contestants at 0 points. Round 2's topic is home remedies. All answers for this round are now worth 200 points. Question 1 is for you, Derek. Raw milk, is it a cure?
No, Rick, it's not.
Correct! Though I would like to mention, you have said that it is several times on your channel, Derek Diggs.
Did I? I say a lot of stuff, man, so.
You're a monster. Anyway, question 2 for you, Jennifer. Sex, is it a cure?
Yes, but only between a man and a woman joined in the holy union of matrimony.
What?
And abortion cancels it.
No, no to all of that.
Okay, baby killer.
Question 3. This one's for you, Roy. Tonic water, is it a cure?
With a little gin and lime, it's good for what ails ya.
Woo! No, no. No.
I'm just having fun, man, okay?
That's the end of round 2. We currently have Derek in the lead with 200 points. Our final round is miscellaneous items. All answers this round are now worth 300 points. First question's to you, Derek. Corona beer, is it a cure?
No.
Correct!
Only domestic American beers are a cure.
No! Next question. This one's for you, Roy.
Okay.
Magnets, are they a cure?
I don't know. Hey, let me tell you something about Magneto, all right?
No! Just no! Whatever insane-ass thing you're about to say is the wrong answer. Cows are smarter than you are.
This show is a trip, okay?
Final question. Jennifer, congealed pig's blood, is it a cure?
No, Rick, it's not.
No? You don't think congealed pig's blood is a cure? No weird commentary?
Of course it's not, Rick. Everyone knows that pig's blood only acts as a cure when it is taken fresh, before it has had a chance to congeal. They don't teach you Zionist Hollywood types anything.
God damn it! Well, I guess that answer is correct. Only the part about congealed pig's blood not being a cure. Not the rest of your answer or your insane opinion.
Okay, Rachel Maddow, you hold the commentary.
That's all we have time for.
Is it a
cure? Derek somehow won this evening. Thank you for joining us. I fear for America. Good night.
Beth, why are all the guys in town so gross?
What do you mean, MJ? I matched with the guy earlier. He's funny, cute, and he has 2 cute dogs.
Are you sure that's who you want to be talking to?
What, are you just jealous of me and my great taste in men?
No, I mean, look what he's wearing.
Khakis? A sweater? What's your problem?
He's wearing a plain white mask.
Damn it, MJ. Why did you have to point that out to me? I'll just ghost him.
Yeah, good plan. A plain mask only works for events and if it matches your outfit.
Now I get what you mean about all the guys around here. They're all wearing disposable masks. Gross!
Ugly, wasteful, and says, I had to wear this mask because I thought it'd be okay to run into a quick trip for a cheeseburger maskless.
So inconsiderate.
So inconsiderate. Wait, this guy's cute. He has 2 dogs and his bio's funny.
MJ, that's disgusting.
What? He has a fun pattern on his mask.
On a scale of 1 to 5, a plain mask is a 1 and a disposable mask is a 2.
And a fun pattern is a nice solid 3, right?
But it has the same problem as a plain mask. It's just too conditional. Not as gaudy as like a skull face or some shit, but still, MJ, you could do better.
Maybe I'll just meet guys in person then.
No, I get what you're getting at, and scarves are the best approach to masks. They're sleek, fashionable, practical for the season, maybe even a little bit festive, and reminds you of life before the pandemic.
Yeah, so what's the problem? I'll just stand 6 feet away. I'm all good, right?
No way. Spring will come around and Mr. Right turns into Mr. Monkey Pattern Mask.
Or he could just be Mr. Right now. I can live in denial until spring.
No way. My mom did that, and next thing you know, she has 2 kids with a guy who can't even pull a mask over his nose. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God, Brian is on Tinder.
Oh my God! Brian and Stacy broke up? Oh my God, Beth, this is my chance. I need to find him on here. Here, let me see what picture he's using.
I don't think you want to know what he's wearing.
Oh no. Is he wearing a plain mask? Oh, I bet he's wearing a plain black mask. You know, that's the classiest mask option. Goes great with any style. Not quite a scarf, but not as bad as a pattern. Just let me see.
MJ, I can't do this to you.
Is he wearing a disposable mask? Oh my God, maybe he just doesn't know. Maybe I can change him. I'm not seeing him on here though. Just let me see what picture he's using.
I can't. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to find out like this.
It's worse? No. You're not saying a f***ing neck gaiter?
Well, learning and teaching has definitely been different during the pandemic than it was before. And my first guest tonight is a professor at the University of Wisconsin-Superior who's been experiencing all that and more. Please welcome to the program, Mr. Brent Notbaum. Brent, thank you so much for coming on the show. And I know you've seen the show develop over the years, and it's great that this is the first time we've actually gotten you on. It's great to have you.
I feel like we've tried a few times, but
Yeah.
it's good to finally be here. I feel honored to be part of this special occasion.
Yeah, and you know, Brent, we were just saying you are teaching during the pandemic, and how is that different, especially with what you're teaching, which is film and video? It's such a hands-on thing.
Yeah, it's been an adventure. I would say that at UW Superior, one of the real advantages is our small class sizes and where you get to work with your students one-on-one. So on the one hand, when you're dealing with kind of remote education, it's easier for students to kind of get lost in the Zoom screen somewhere. But in the smaller groups that I've been dealing with, in particular in the video production realm, that doesn't happen very much. And in fact, there's a lot of, the technology is really good where we can actually do edit, critique sessions virtually, and be pretty accurate and focused on the work that students are doing. So, you know, overall, I'd say teaching has been, you know, very good. I've been on campus for the first part of the semester. I just went online with a couple of my classes just here this week after the Thanksgiving break. So that's a bit of a different experience. We call that a flip. And we had one of those in the spring as well. So a lot of us just flipped here for the remaining couple of weeks of the fall term. And, you know, I do miss the students already, you know, miss the chance to interact with students. albeit with masks on, and I was wearing this funny face shield and different things like that. We're all social distanced in big rooms, but there's something to be said about being in a classroom with a group of students. On the flip side, it's nice to see students' faces without masks via the Zoom. And so there's a different feel and approach when you're actually having that communication on the Zoom versus in the class. So there are kind of pros and cons either way.
And you talk about that technology, and one thing that I've been thinking and talking with different people about is, you know, a certain amount of years ago, there's no way we could be doing the things that we're doing during a pandemic that we're doing now, right?
Yeah, I think that, you know, one of the common misconceptions a lot of folks had at the beginning was we can't do this, right? And at UWS, we've been actually doing what we used to call distance learning for a long time. Now, it wasn't always live or what we tend to call synchronous here at UWS, where students are coming to class via Zoom. It was more kind of a correspondence course. In fact, that's what we did starting in the 70s. That's how Arnold Schwarzenegger got his degree at UW Superior, was largely through this kind of correspondence-based system. And eventually, you know, starting in the 90s, that progressed to being an online learning environment. And at UWS, we've been sort of on the front of the, you know, class on that for, you know, a couple of decades now. And so we have a lot of expertise here. So when we had to make that adjustment, yes, we were adopting a few new technologies like Zoom, but the actual experience of how to teach and learn in a remote kind of environment was not new to the people at UWS. So I think the students, by and large, have had a pretty positive experience, even with the challenges of not being able to meet face-to-face. I think where it's hard is, you know, when you're working in groups. That's probably the hardest part of it, at least it is for me, where you don't have students that are able to actually come together on a video project. Instead, you know, you do the whole juggling screens on Zoom kind of project, which doesn't quite happen the same way. But
moving forward, do you think you're always going to be doing some of your teaching online, even for the classes that are on campus based? There's always going to be a portion of that you're maybe meeting online, you're doing certain things online?
It's possible. I certainly am not against it. I haven't been in the entire process. But there is something to be said about being live and in person. You know, I mean, just even being here and having this socially distanced conversation with you, and it occurs to me I haven't had a whole lot of these other than with my partner in the last few years or last few months, just because you don't have the opportunity to interact with people. You know, being a 20-year college professor at UWS, the one thing that I am missing is that, you know, opportunity to sit side by side with a student working on their project together in the same place, you know, where we're on the same page and we can really focus. And I think that the technology, as good as it is, sometimes it becomes a bit of a barrier between that kind of more collective experience that you can have live. I mean, it's the difference between, you know, going and seeing a play versus going and seeing a movie, right? And I'm a movie person, so it's not anything against movies, but the experience is different. And there's something that happens when you're live and face-to-face in any environment, whether that be education, theater, music, whatever, that just isn't duplicated when you're in a kind of remote experience. I'm sure you can relate to that. So I would say there will always be a place for both. I think that one of the real advantages that this kind of distance learning environment affords people is that a lot of folks, a lot of students can't travel to go to college, right? They can't go live in a dorm. They may be, you know, single parents living in rural communities. And I think this experience is going to benefit those populations of students tremendously in the long run, because we collectively have gained a lot of experience as educators on how to do this better than we've ever done it before in this kind of remote environment. So there will always be those opportunities. I think there are folks that are going to have a much better educational experience in the future, but I still think there's going to continue to be that place in the classroom, live, if you will, that students will benefit from.
And let's talk about the program that you're teaching in right now. We said you're a professor of film and video here at UWS. And in the past, you know, the film and media program was kind of more separate from the theater program. There were some overlap involved there now, but now it's part of one program, right?
Yep. It is. So, and in fact, we have three program areas. It's one major. It's in communicating arts. I happen to know that the person sitting across from me right now has this degree in communicating arts, as do several people that are working on this particular production, and of which I'm all very proud of. But we have areas in our communicating arts major. So the first is communication, and that's communication in all its forms: human communication, group, intercultural, and so forth. It's probably the most versatile degree, or one of the most versatile degrees we have at UWS, maybe one of the most versatile degrees anybody can get, simply because communication is ubiquitous. It's part of our everyday lives, it's part of our work lives, our entertainment lives, and so forth. And so a degree in communication affords a student a college degree with multiple opportunities for careers. Our other two programs are a little more specific, and the first is, as you were alluding to, the art side of communicating arts. And it's a combination theater and digital filmmaking program. We feel like it's really cutting edge. We've had those as separate programs, as you mentioned before, and a couple of years ago we said, hey, I think these are both our strengths, and our students would benefit from experiences in the realm of theater, the stage, as well as on screen. And so myself and my colleagues in the Communicating Arts Department sat down and sort of rethought over a period of a year how we could make theater and filmmaking a sort of multifaceted discipline for students. And so this is year 2 of that new program, and we've got a lot of really excited students about that, and that have already chosen that as their major. And then our third program is brand new. I mean, it's actually not officially starting until next fall. And that is a program in multimedia journalism. And I think this is going to be a very successful program here at UWS. It's the only program of its kind in our region, and one of the few programs of its kind, quite honestly, in the states of Minnesota and Wisconsin. And it's a program that, people hear journalism, they think, what you often do, broadcast-based journalism. But multimedia journalism is a set of skills and ideas that go beyond that limitation. Yes, it covers journalism, that's an important part, but we think of it more as learning digital storytelling.
Right.
And how the idea of storytelling is something that transcends mediums. We tell stories on the internet, we tell stories through video, we tell stories on television, in the news, you name it. And our multimedia journalism program is designed to teach students the technology and the skills to tell a variety of stories, to collect the information, compose a story, and to present that story across multimedia platforms. And so that may be a job in one of the news stations. It may be working for a company, an organization who has stories that need to be communicated. And so our program is really designed around a set of skills that translate in a lot of job opportunities. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's something that I expect will take off in the years to come. And again, it sort of builds upon some strengths. We've had a journalism program here at UWS for many years. This is just the newest iteration of that, one that I think is much more technology savvy and much more cutting edge.
Brent, thank you so much for coming on and talking about the UWS Communicating Arts Department. I'm a graduate of it, as you say. I actually double majored in theater and then interactive media, so I did both of those things, and now it's combined, which is really cool. And then I've always thought of myself as a storyteller, so all of that stuff sounds so
well, you're
appealing
one
to
of the
me.
students that helped us to sort of conceive these things. We look at you and so many of our awesome alumni, and we realize that they all worked within a variety of skill sets, and so that was part of the process of rethinking how programs work. So thank you. We're very proud to have you here. Thanks for coming to UWS and doing the show for us.
Absolutely. Brent Knopbaum, everybody. He's a professor of film and video at the University of Wisconsin-Superior. We'll be right back with more of The Lake Show right after this.
So, yes, there are parallels in Mask of the Red Death and the current circumstances we find ourselves in. Does anybody have any questions before we move on? No? Okay, just make sure to post your responses to Google Classroom by the end of today. Hydration break and then poetry.
Hey kiddo, how's the distance learning going?
Good.
Just here with the laundry. What are you working on?
Poetry.
Ooh, my favorite.
I know.
I was an English major back in the day.
Mom, I know.
Go Yellow Jackets!
Mom!
Sorry. I won't embarrass you in front of your people.
She walks in beauty, like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face. Well, hello there. It appears we have a guest. You must be the mom.
Oh, yeah, yes, I'm Mom, Judy. Judith Anderson. Don't let me interrupt.
On that cheek and o'er that brow, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent.
Oh, bravo, bravo!
Thank you, Miss Anderson.
Call me Judith.
Judith.
I was an English major, you know.
Is that right? Well, it was nice to meet you.
Oh, you too. I just love shapewear. I mean Shakespeare.
That was Lord Byron, actually.
Yeah, Mom. So not Shakespeare?
Silly me. I don't get out much. Oh, you know, what with COVID and social distancing and the lack of swipe rights, if you know what I mean.
Please, God, no!
Ever since my divorce, I've noticed that...
Yay. Another topic for the therapist.
Oh, shh. Ever since my divorce, I've noticed that there aren't too many men who are in touch with their literary side.
I know, right?
And the class is still going, if anyone's interested.
Are you this smooth with all the ladies?
I don't know. You'd have to ask my wife.
Your wife?
Well, I lost her due to illness, and it's just habit, I guess, to mention her.
Oh, that's really sad. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Do you have anyone to talk to?
Just my books. I lost my kid, too.
Oh, you poor guy.
Lost them all to quarantine. But on the bright side, they should be coming back home today from her mom's.
Well, I better get going. Best of luck with all the English stuff.
Oh, I'm actually a math teacher. I'm just filling in for today.
Oh, well, I'm out. I'm going to have some coffee and a piece of pie, and you have a nice day.
Was that a math pun?
I don't know. I'm not really a math person.
Well, you see, pi is actually defined of the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. It is approximately equal to 3.14159. I could go on and on.
Oh, well, good chat.
Sorry for keeping you around so long. Just a little lonely, I guess.
Oh, well, you take care then.
I just have one question.
Okay.
Are you 45 degrees?
I'm not really sure that I understand.
Because you are a QT.
Ah!
Well, I think the pie just caught fire, so have a great day, Mr. Math Teacher Guy.
Actually, it's Tom.
Mr. Olson?
Yes, and you are?
Still in class?
Oh, well, that was awkward.
You're watching The Mystery Twins. All right, another mystery solved by the Mystery Twins.
Hold up, Hank. The mystery isn't solved yet. We still don't know who's under that mask.
I'll bet it was Mr. Hoffmeyer, the old lawyer from town. He was looking to sell his diamonds here illegally, but couldn't with all these tourists around.
I still think it's going to be Mr. Olson, the old real estate tycoon from town. He was looking to sell his diamonds here illegally, but couldn't with all these tourists around.
What about you, Patrick Warburton, the talking bear? What theory did you come up with using your stupid bear brain?
I think it was Mr. Bell, the old fisherman from town. He tried to sell his diamonds here illegally, but couldn't with all those tourists around.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You're so dumb, Patrick Warburton, the talking bear.
Well, now that we've had a good laugh, let's take off this mask. Yep, just gonna take this mask off. Any moment now.
What is wrong with you, Hank? Why don't you just take off his mask already?
Pickle jars, Jenny. I want to, but with all this COVID going around, I don't want to chance it and get within 6 feet of him.
Well, just do a run by or something. Snatch it off while you run by and you're good.
Then why don't you do it?
Are you crazy? And risk getting COVID?
The goose in a pond. Maybe there's like some kind of pole or something we could use.
Hey, Patrick Warburton, go look for a pole. God, I hate that talking bear.
I couldn't find anything.
Nothing? We're in a theater, and you couldn't find anything backstage? You're so useless. Hank, can I have a word? Patrick Warburton, we still have to stay 6 feet apart, so we can't actually whisper this. Why don't you close your ears?
I'm so sorry, Jenny. When I bought this talking bear, I thought he'd be a good asset. Like he could smell bad guys or be a mascot or something.
Well, he hasn't done anything helpful so far. All he does is eat and tell shitty jokes.
Hey, wait. That gives me an idea. Hey, Mr. Monster, who are you underneath that mask?
There! I am the monster who haunts this theater. There is no mask. There!
God, what a jackass. Like the gig is up. He could just tell us who he is.
Well, he's just playing coy because he knows that we can't prove who he is without taking off his mask, even though both parties know that it's just some sociopathic old rich guy who thinks that his profits are the only thing that matters and that everybody else has to play along with his bullshit.
God, what a piece of garbage. You know, I don't know what's worse, this lunatic or all the dumb people in town who all believe in his bullshit. Like, no, he isn't a monster. He's a con man, and you guys are just shooting yourselves in the foot.
Absolutely both. Patrick Warburton, what the are you doing? Stop being so cringy all the time. We're trying to solve a real case here.
Where? I'm a monster. There is no case.
You shut the up too!
Where?
Ears? He probably has worms again. I'll put him in a diaper and cone when we get home. Hey, wait. That gives me another idea. Can bears get COVID?
I don't know. Do you think Patrick Warburton might be immune to COVID?
I'm not sure. But if he was, we could just have him go unmask the monster while we stay far away.
Hey, Patrick Warburton, are you immune to COVID? Ears. I think it might be worth it.
But what if he does get COVID?
Well, we couldn't bring him home, but we also couldn't just release him into the wild.
I don't know. I think this might be too risky. Maybe we should just leave him tied up here and let the police deal with it.
And risk losing this case? No solved case means no paycheck. No paycheck means that the mystery twins can't pay off their credit cards that got maxed out because all the business stimulus relief went to big corporations. And I am not sleeping in a van again. Not tonight, not tomorrow, and certainly not with that god-awful bear in there again.
Fine, fine. We'll have Patrick Warburton go unmask the monster. If he's immune, we're good, and we found a use for him. If not, I'll put Patrick Warburton down myself.
Patrick Warburton, would you mind unmasking the monster?
But I didn't find a pole.
Forget the pole. We just need you to go up to him and do it.
And let him breathe COVID on me? You twins are out of your mind.
Would you do it for a Patrick Warburton snack?
Oh, now you're talking my language.
No! No!
Mr. Sanford, the old sheriff from town.
That's right. I was trying to sell my diamonds illegally, but couldn't with all these tourists around. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling mystery twins and your plan to put your bear down immediately after unmasking me.
Wait, what?
Well, it looks like the only place you'll be peddling illegal goods is in jail.
No, seriously, what? You guys, I have a family. No, stop ignoring me. Oh, why does everyone I love want to kill me?
What a dumb bear. What? That's it? there's no more content. I've watched everything. Netflix, Hulu, Prime, HBO, all of it. I finally watched all of the content that streaming has to offer. What will I do? How will I fill my hours and hours of empty time? No. It's too much. Without streaming movies and TV shows, all I'm left with is social media and its uninterrupted toxicity. How can a woman live without the sweet distraction that streaming video brings? Maybe I'm free. Maybe I'm finally free to do everything that I'm interested and passionate about. I could finish my degree online. I could learn to play the saxophone. I could cook like a pro, well, more than I already am. I could build a table out of raw wood. I could take up Tai Chi. I could write a story. I could write a screenplay. I could write the great American novel. Oh, they've added another season of Judge Judy.
I'm happy we could finally go on this date, Mary Jr. This is the first one I've been on since Stacy and I broke up.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little weird time to get back into the dating game, but I'm glad we could meet up.
Me too. Anyway, this is the place. Gets a little messy at night, but whose place doesn't? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not even messy. I like it.
Well, thank you. Thanks. This is a mesh blanket.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Could I pour some wine?
Oh, sure. You know, normally I meet people I met online at like a bar or restaurant or something. I guess that didn't seem so smart now. Thanks for making me feel so comfortable.
Well, hey, you know, back when I was dating Stacy, I always thought you were kind of, you know.
Oh my God, Brian. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. It probably sounded like I was objectifying you. What I mean is...
No. Why are you getting so close to me? You're way closer than 6 feet.
Oh, sorry. I just thought we were on a date, so it'd be fine if we were close.
Brian, we're kinda in the middle of a pandemic. If you're gonna stand so close to me, you have to wear a face covering.
Well, I guess I could put on my neck gaiter.
No!
What?
I mean, wouldn't you be way more comfortable in like a traditional face mask? Like this?
Got this one in my pocket.
There, isn't that so much better?
Sure, I guess. I got you wine. Forgot about that.
Thank you.
Please, sit.
So, how have you been? I haven't talked to you in the last few days.
I've been good. Listen, MJ, all right? I think this is weird. You know, when we went on this date, I thought there'd be more of like a physical aspect to our relationship.
Oh, me too. I just really want to be safe about it. Let's just take things slow and see where they go.
Okay, well, hey, do you watch TV?
Yeah, sometimes.
Great.
Hi there, I'm TV host Andrew Kiroff, and if 2020's got you down, but you still want to get down, then boy, do I have good news for you. In this new 3-CD box set that features all of New York City's safer sex during COVID guidelines, Mayor Bill de Blasio has assembled some of New York's finest newly unemployed musicians to help educate you on how to safely navigate intercourse during the pandemic.
to spend the night, but sadly you can't. Gotta limit close contact. Stuck in my head tonight. Want you in my bed. That's right. But we can't. Gotta limit close contact.
My power tower, watching for hours, loving mine with yours. Yeah, it's ours. Your booty like a punching bag, and I'm hitting it real quick. I'm getting it in 15 minutes. Shit, out the door. I ain't looking for no more. Gotta fly, why? Babe, sorry, no time to explore. Gotta go. Yeah, it's kind of fun. In 15 minutes. Shit.
But I can't see you. I'm just a lost soul looking for a glory hole. I want you, but I can't touch you. We're two lost souls just looking for a glory hole.
Use these tracks to stay on track. That's right, order your set today so you can start getting busy tonight.
Okay, let's give this a try. Do you think it would be safe to kiss if we both continue wearing our masks?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
The mask should stop droplets, whether it's in the air or on our lips.
Yeah. Here I go. Your mask tastes like cinnamon. Okay, all right. How did that feel?
Getting some fabric in my mouth, it's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, me too. Do you think I could try touching you with my hands?
Maybe if you put on some gloves?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Glove number one. Okay, all right. Where should I touch you?
Maybe my shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Whenever you're ready. Oh,
You like that?
I think so.
How like that?
Oh, it's different.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Do you want to try touching me?
Yeah, maybe I can touch your leg.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah.
There she is.
Oh. Okay. We're almost there. Okay. I think. Ready?
Okay. Go ahead. Ooh.
Is that good?
That's great. I'm gonna touch you now.
Okay.
Oh. You like that?
Yeah.
Mary Jr., your shoulders. They
Brian.
feel like a lumberjack.
Is that a good thing?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, that was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Do you think we could try something more physical?
Do you have like a garbage bag you can put in between us?
Of course. I always keep a garbage bag next to my bed just in case I have any unforeseen night garbage, but I'm sure it would work for this too.
No, that's so smart. I always have night garbage. I never know what to do with it.
All right. Okay, that should do it. Climb on up.
You know, this isn't any weirder than any other sexual experience I've had.
Oh.
Hey everybody, well we here at the Lake Show want to make sure that you are staying safe during the pandemic, and so we have a scientist from the University of Minnesota who's here to talk to all of us about how to best stay safe. Please welcome to the Lake Show, Dr. Gary Price. Dr. Price, thanks so much for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here. I can take this off now.
Yeah, I'm really glad you were able to make time for us today. I'm sure you have been very in demand lately.
Oh yes, everyone would like to talk about the bug going around.
Well, I'm sure that they do. I know that everybody wants to know some steps to avoid catching this bug, as you call it. Now, maybe you could start by talking to us a little bit about social distancing. I know going places, gathering indoors might be dangerous, but outdoors that might be a little bit safer.
Well, I don't think it matters too much, Andrew. Fact is, it's part of life, indoors, outdoors. I think you'll find that bugs are everywhere you go. So I wouldn't be too worried about that.
Okay, well maybe you can't avoid all risks, but certainly there are ways that we can try to stay safer, right? Like for instance, I know it's recommended to wear masks so that you don't get anything in your mouth or nose.
Well, again, I don't think it would be too dangerous to get a bug in your mouth or anything like that. It's certainly not going to kill you or anything.
Okay, Dr. Price, why don't you just hold on for a second? Hey, everybody, I think we are going to just take a very quick commercial break, and we will be right back with more of The Lake Show right after this. What are you doing?
You're asking me questions, and I'm answering them.
We're in the middle of a pandemic, and you're telling people if they get COVID in their mouth or nose, it's not dangerous? That could kill them.
Okay. Oh, God. It's happened again. Yep, it's happened again. All right, Andrew, listen good, okay? Do you think I'm an epidemiologist?
Yes, that's why we have you on the show.
Okay, no. Listen. Entomologist. I am an entomologist. Okay? I study bugs. God, I should have known by now that no one wants to learn about the declining bee population. It's just COVID.
Okay, listen, Dr. Price, I'm really sorry about the confusion. I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this, okay? Hey, Tony, could you come out here, please? Hey there, Tony. So you were the one who was in charge of booking us the epidemiologist for tonight's show?
Yeah, Dr. Price, he's sitting there right now. Is his audio acting up or something?
Nope, the audio's fine, but he is actually an entomologist, Tony.
Entomology.
Yeah, you wanted to talk to him about the virus.
Right, yes, but he does not talk about viruses, he talks about bugs.
I study bugs.
Bugs, viruses, whatever you want to call them. That's what he does.
No, you're not listening to me, Tony. I mean bugs, actual bugs, the kind that crawl around on 8 legs.
6 legs, Andrew.
Okay, well, whatever, I need you to book me an actual epidemiologist, okay? We're gonna have to move this COVID safety segment. Get me an epidemiologist for the next show.
All right, I'll book that entomologist. Don't know why you need another one. You got a perfectly fine one sitting right there.
Nope, Tony. I don't want an entomologist. I want an epidemiologist, as an epidemic.
This is unbelievable.
Okay, I really don't have much faith in that, but let's just carry on here. So, listen, Dr. Price, I'm really sorry, but we're just gonna have you come on another time.
I get it. I get it. All right. You're not going to want to talk to me now either. Is that right?
Well, no. I mean, we could still talk to you. I'm sure we could find something interesting. I just don't think now is the time because people do want to hear about the pandemic, and that's really not your area of expertise.
Okay, Andrew. I'm a doctor. All right. I have a doctorate degree. My name is Dr. Price. That's why I'm on the show. All right, I'm a well-read man. I can walk and chew gum at the same time.
So you're saying you still want to talk about the pandemic? You think you can do that?
Yes, just please give me another chance, all right? I gotta redeem myself after that fiasco.
We're back on in 10.
Okay, listen, I really don't know about this.
5, 4,
Okay,
3,
we'll keep it brief.
2.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Lake Show. We are here with Dr. Gary Price, a scientist from the University of Minnesota, talking about ways to stay safe from COVID-19, which is definitely a virus and not a bug.
That's right, Andrew, and as it is a deadly disease, we should be wearing masks when we're outdoors, and especially indoors, because it is a deadly disease.
Yes, now could you maybe explain to us the reason that we have to wear masks, right? Because it's airborne?
Exactly. So, do you know how a bug walks around on 6 legs?
Yes.
Okay, well, COVID-19 walks around on 19 legs. So it gets into your lungs, and it makes it airborne easier.
Okay, I have not heard that one before, but maybe
true.
Dr. Price, maybe you could tell us a little bit about the symptoms of this disease, okay? What should people watch out for? And let me just remind you that this is not a bug or anything similar to an actual bug.
That's right. Okay, I'll get back on this a touch. Do you know how a praying mantis mates with its partner by ripping off its head?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
Okay, so that's what COVID-19 does to your lungs. All right, it lays 100 eggs in your lungs, and then when they hatch after a period of like 4 to 6 weeks, it becomes a super spreader event.
Okay, well, Dr. Price, thank you so much for coming on the show. Hey, everybody, we're going to have to end this segment. I really thank you for joining us. I really hope you learned, well, probably absolutely nothing, but thank you so much for watching The Lake Show. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Online teaching. What a gig. Overall, it's been fun. Pajama bottoms, a semi-professional shirt, and maybe even wear my contacts if I'm feeling a bit wild. And with the wife and kid coming and going, the past 14 days I've been basically alone. Horribly, desperately alone. For 14 days. Been some good me time. I think it's time to say hello to an old friend. And hello, Mr. Book. How are you this evening? Okay, Mr. Book. It seems our relationship has come to an impasse. It's not you, it's me. I need something a little more entertaining, stimulation, a little more fun. After all work and no play makes me a dull boy. And it's not like we can't still hang out. There. It'll be okay, little guy. I think you're right, Mr. Book. I think I'm just getting a little cabin fever as I sit here and talk to myself. Well, a cocktail is a fine idea. Don't mind if I do. Here's to 14 miserable days on the wagon and all the irreparable harm it has caused me. And you know what pairs best with a good stiff drink, don't you, Mr. Book? I know I told the family I'd quit, but I'll be able to quit again. Let's take a look and see what the old gang is up to tonight. Well, Mr. Lonelyheart, and how are you this evening? Taking some shirtless photos for some online profile, I see. So glad I'm out of that game. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there on any given day. And the Jones. Seems they've upgraded to a cat. I remember when they used to lower their dog down in a basket to pee. Talk about lazy. Oh, and what's this? Looks like something's moved into the office space on the first floor. Weird. That place had been empty for 6 months. I can see some movement. Maybe I can see better from over here. Much better. What is going on over there? Is that a Zumba class? Goat yoga? Wait. It looks like somebody's fighting. Oh my gosh, this is the most exciting thing I've seen in months. Oh, what was that? There are weapons. They have weapons and... Oh my God! I need to call for help! Mr. Book! 911, hello? Yes, I'd like to report a crime. It's a brawl with several persons involved. My name is Tom Olson. I am a Sagittarius, and I live at 317 Overlook Drive. And I know this might sound strange and kooky and ridiculous as hell, but it seems that all of the persons involved are ninjas. Highly trained and organized ninjas. Oh, hello? They must have accidentally hung up. Or maybe that wasn't the real 911 operator. Think, Mr. Book, think! They jammed the signal with microwaves. Microwaves? Microwaves. They're watching us through the microwave.
Honey, are you in here?
I'm down here.
Why?
No time to explain, just come here.
I know you've been lonely lately, but you're acting weird. And potentially guilty. I thought you told me you weren't going to do this again.
Mary, step away from the window.
Well, that's just adorable.
What?
I'm surprised you didn't notice what opened up across the street. It's a Just for Tots karate dojo. That's so cute. They're even wearing little masks. Oh, it's nice they have something to do during COVID. They're even trying to socially distance. That's so cute. They look like little ninjas.
Ninjas.
How adorable.
I think I need a little less me time and a little more we time.
Hey, buddy, haven't seen you in a while. How's life as a submicroscopic infectious agent?
Not too bad, except for the fact that I can only replicate inside the cells of a living organism.
No, but it's been crazy lately. I barely had time to keep up with friends.
Same. Us COVID-19 viruses have been so busy infecting people, it's hard to keep up.
Who do you think we're going to infect next?
Oh, that's the thing. We have our pick. The great thing about being a virus cell in Wisconsin is that there are so many bars. We can hop from person to person so easily here.
Oh, I love bars. Once people sit down, they don't have to wear their mask anymore.
Yeah.
And the more they drink, the louder they get, the more they spray, and the closer they get. Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
You know, one thing I have to tell you that I really liked about the pandemic is we've been able to shut down almost all live theater for months.
Oh, well, I heard UWS is doing a show.
Please, I mean, theater people actually care about? No, but I mean, Broadway is dark until next summer. The Guthrie isn't coming back anytime soon. I just love crushing the souls of the human race.
Oh, well, hey, they brought sports back.
Well, we let that happen so people would be in the bars again.
Oh, isn't it great how successful we've been? Millions of people around the world have been infected, including multiple world leaders.
You know, my cousin was on the virus team that infected President Trump.
Oh, shit! That's pretty cool. How do you get on a high-profile team like that? Is like a application thing or what?
Yeah, you have to apply. They're looking for a crazy good resume, though. He only got in because he went to a good college. He infected Harvard for a while.
Oh, that's so cool! And look at us. Just a couple of viruses who infected UWS.
Hey, I went to UMD for a semester, and let me tell you, it's not worth the extra money.
Oh, hey, what do you think we'll do when they come out with an effective COVID vaccine?
Don't worry about it. We'll just mutate. It'll be great.
Oh, look! It looks like we're part of this next sneeze. Are you ready to jump out of this nostril across that room into that unsuspecting victim out there?
Hey, what's that for?
Oh, this? I don't go anywhere without it. You know, there's some dangerous stuff out there. Hey, Beth, what's up?
MJ,
I got us tickets to see Manatee in Progress.
What?
Manatee in Progress tickets. They're doing a live show tomorrow night.
But why?
Because we can't go in the morning while people are at work. We're going to get deep into that dank local music.
You're going to get deep in that dank cesspool of COVID.
But that's why we have to go.
To get COVID?
No, so we can see Manatee in Progress.
I'm not following your logic.
We made a promise that we would see one of their live shows before we died, didn't we?
I didn't mean right before we died. Did you?
No. But we have to go because there's definitely going to be COVID at this concert.
Because we're going to get COVID during it.
No, because they're going to get COVID during it.
Which means we're also going to get COVID during it.
No, we're probably just going to get it from the crowd.
So why do you want to go?
Because there's definitely going to be COVID at this concert. And if there's COVID, they're definitely going to get it. And then it'll be our last chance to see them live. Please, MJ.
But I don't want to get COVID and die.
What about, like, drinking bleach or something? I heard that would work.
By work, you mean I'd be too dead to get COVID then, yeah? But I also don't want to drink bleach and die.
Well, what if we wear, like, N95 masks? Those are kind of cool looking.
Beth, if that's your only solution, then I'm definitely not going. Those only look cool when you compare them to disposable masks. Otherwise, they don't actually help any better in this situation. Masks aren't there to filter your breath. They're there to stop you from yeeting your germy breath onto everyone else.
Fine. Well, what if we wear, like, face shields? I mean, they're kind of dorky looking, but they work really great.
True. I guess they're on par with a mask with a good design on it. And if anyone breathes my direction, it would help better than a normal mask would. Plus, I can still drink out of a straw.
Hell yeah! Do you want to invite Brian?
No, I think Friday should just be the two of us. I'll see you then.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Home with Mary Sr. Tonight we have a special treat. My husband Tom is joining us because he was bored and wanted to help.
Glad to be here, Mary. I think your subscribers are in for a real treat.
We'll see, Tom. Tonight we're going to show you some projects and activities that you can do as we stay at home during the COVID crisis. First thing we're going to do is take something we're all sick of, masks, and turn them into something everyone will love. I made this one a little earlier. Isn't it festive? So the first thing you're going to want to do is take a piece of cloth and cut it into roughly the shape and size of mask you need. Make sure you leave a little bit of room around the edges, use some fabric tape to secure it, and voila! Let's see yours, Tom.
Now, Mary wanted to show me how to do this, but I'm one of those people that learns by doing.
That's how everyone learns.
So, here it goes. First, you cut your fabric into the shape of a mask, obviously, and then, well, if you puncture a hole in your fabric, do not worry. You can always staple it back together. Ah! God damn it!
That's okay, Tom. I made plenty. Another project you can do while you stay at home and isolate during the holidays is make gingerbread people. Last episode, I showed you how to bake them, and this time we're gonna see how the progress of decorating is going. Here's mine. Isn't he adorable? Tom, let's see yours.
My gingerbread man didn't turn out quite as nice, but I didn't have time to put the finishing touches on him yet.
You had time. You had nothing but time.
Getting together with the family during a pandemic can be challenging, but with a little creative planning, anything is possible. I told Mary that I had an idea and I wanted to take control of dinner tonight.
I'm worried.
My family always did a potluck growing up, so that's exactly what we've done here. Everyone makes something and then we all meet via webcam and share together. It looks like my cousin Dave and Uncle Al are here early. Hi guys, what'd you bring?
Well, I have brought the plates and cups because, can't really make anything.
Y'all's asked me to bring the pie. Even though I'm diabetic, can't be having too much sugar.
Looks delicious. So.
All right. How'd y'all's plan on distributing the food? Is someone gonna come over and take a piece or what? How we gonna do this?
Here's where it all falls apart.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I guess we all just eat what we made.
I have plates and cups. Come on.
Tom, I'm diabetic. I can't be having too much sugar.
Come on, Uncle Al, you can make an exception.
Tom! Diabetes, sugar. Can't happen like that. Son of a bitch.
Fortunately, I was in charge of bringing the wine. Now, don't you forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Next episode, hangover remedies.
Hello, everybody. We are Manatee in Progress, the Twin Ports' second most well-known new wave pop punk folk funk fusion band. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you. This is our first show since quarantine. We couldn't be more excited to be on the stage tonight.
Let's start off the evening by introducing our members. To my left is one of the top 10 local guitarists that I've had the pleasure of working with. I met this person during my second stint at a now-closed coffee shop in East Hillside. We have matching Aurora Borealis tattoos on the backs of our right shoulders. Ladies and gentlemen, Wolf Jefferson!
Thank you so much. I could have never got over my kombucha addiction without you. And I've never met somebody that I love so much who I'm not at all sexually attracted to. Ladies and gentlemen, center stage tonight, one of the greatest vocalists I've met since graduating from that arts high school in the Twin Cities, W. Fairchild.
Can you feel the love tonight, audience? Because I certainly can. But from 6 feet apart, because we're socially distanced. Speaking of distance, we have a man who needs no introduction. On my right, he spent his quarantine removing the flying squirrels from the attic and his ex from his guest room. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Sebastian Slab.
See, Lisa, I'm doing just fine without you.
And our beat keeper, coincidentally, he's also a beekeeper. Audience, tonight, after undergoing gallbladder surgery, our drummer is immunocompromised. So he's playing inside of this plexiglass cube. Still so excited to be here with you, Russ Muneski.
I'm so glad we have Russ with us tonight. How are you feeling after your surgery? We're having a little bit of trouble hearing you, but that's all right. You didn't come here to hear us talk all night. You want to hear some music. This first song is about how I struggled to become an artist despite having a very supportive and emotionally available father. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't stay on the beat. I can't hear the drums.
It seems like the plexiglass is a little more soundproof than we anticipated.
Russ, play as loud as you can.
I don't think that's going to be loud enough.
What if we turned off all the mics and turned down our instruments?
All right, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. This sounded a lot better on Zoom.
Well, we could just do the show with the three of us.
No. If this pandemic has taught us anything, it's that when things get tough, we cannot be divided. We may be a band whose drummer can't be heard, but dang it, at least we're a band.
Russ, you're the godfather of my guinea pig, for Pete's sakes. W is right. The only way we're going to get through this is if we love and respect everybody.
Yeah, except Lisa.
Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I need you, but I can't see you. I'm just a lost soul. to